There's been certainly some moving of goalposts. In fact, some would argue we're playing on a very different pitch. What would you say to people who are maybe parents watching this show right now who have certain reservations about the idea that their 12-year-old should take this jab? There's a lot of information online. There's a lot of misinformation online. Some people are understandably, I think, a little bit wary of giving their child a vaccine, right? What would you say to them?
Well, I would say it's not compulsory. So no vaccine is compulsory. And that is the headline message to take out of this. I know there's a lot of talk about children being forced against their parents' will, but, in my experience, that is just not going to happen. No school nurse is going to be jabbing an unwilling child. And, of course, the school is going to have to engage with parents who are fiercely opposed to it. That's a matter for the school and the school nurse. Where the issue of Gillick competence rises, which is, I know, something that people have been talking about, really Gillick competence only arises in a situation where the child says yes, but the parent says no. So I can't actually see that there are going to be that many cases. With 80% of the population either having been vaccinated or indicating that they're going to be vaccinated, that's the adult population, I can just see that the family messages will filter down into the children. So a very pro-vaccine family, obviously their children will quite happily take the jab, and an anti-vaccine family or a vaccine hesitant family in the case of COVID vaccines, those are going to be the children that are conflicted because their peers are going to be standing in the line for the jab and they're going to be conflicted with, well, shall I do what my peers do or shall I do what my parents want me to do? It's a tiny, tiny number of cases where Gillick competence will kick in. And Gillick competence, we know, is an ability of a child with sufficient maturity to consent to a procedure. Very much different to consenting and not consenting to a procedure, but consenting to have a procedure. I don't see it's going to be a major issue.